Hello everyone, it's me Jessica today. I will tell you a story. I don't know if I will upload this video or not. My parents got married very simply. All the best. One day in this world I will be there. My parents loved each other very much. One day when I was 3 or 4 years old, we were busy with some work. My mother parked the car and we went home. And when we went inside the house, I saw Dad was sleeping with another woman. I was very shocked to see this. I didn't know what was going on. My mother and father fought a lot, and that cunning woman was standing behind my father. I was very angry. I felt the pain of my mother and father being separated from me by that sound. Father said Jessica will stay with me. Mother said no, Jessica will stay with me. The clever woman said, let the court decide this and take Mom away from here. I went goo too. The cunning woman was with father because she wanted to take the property from him and also get some money from every place. She found some money. This girl was cheating my father badly. She searched every corner, drawer, cupboard, cabinet, and even the doorknob, but she couldn't find anything. She was tired. When she sat down at the piano, she was so amazed to see so much gold, crystal, and pearls. There was no place for his happiness. Anyway, my parents had found this place to keep money and other things, and no one would place it. On the other side, my mother was crying a lot, driving the car, and then we reached our small house. As soon as it was evening, I was already asleep, and my mother was sit. You can see my mother is very worried. My mother didn't even have a job. Suddenly it started raining very heavily. My mother was very angry. She felt I was feverish. And if we didn't feel cold, we wouldn't even have a roof over our heads. We would live in a small room. There was a kind of spider in our room. My mother had to remove it from the room with great difficulty. My mother was hungry again. She said, it will rain and fill Mom eat an apple. The apple didn't fill my stomach. When I went upstairs, the fruit started falling from the tree. I was so happy. When Mom sat down, I started crying because I was hungry. I was also very hungry, but there was no milk. My mother would start crying again. What should I do? Jessica, my mother had difficulty getting me to sleep. I was so hungry that I could barely sleep. When I fell asleep, the girl was laughing so hard after stealing money. The next morning, my father went to court. Father tried on many clothes but couldn't understand anything. Then he tried on some clothes, and he liked them. The father teased the clever woman, saying that the clever girl would be ready. The father was expressing his love to her, but the girl did not like it. Dad has also tried many other clothes. Now he is wearing pants, tie, and shoes. Please subscribe to my channel. I have been subscribing for so long. Okay, let's start the story.
Wake up, my love, it's time to go to court.
The father asked the girl to get up and go to court. The girl knew that we would go to any court because our case was weak. The girl was nothing said because she was his daughter. That is, she was supposed to take care of me, so she didn't say anything. She will get ready after getting dressed in my mother's clothes. Then my mother and father went to court. Both my mother and father loved me very much. At the beginning of the court, everyone was very upset. My father's lawyer had a very weak case. The father was making up stories and lying to himself. The mother was telling the truth and secretly telling what happened. The court made a decision. I will stay with my mother. I was hungry. Mom found a job and got it. Mom worked hard all day and night. The girl who owns this field gave her mother clothes and started the field. Then the mother planted grape seeds in it and watered it. Let her get some sun for a while. It will be morning from evening. The girl who runs this farm give my mother some money so that Mom was buy milk for me because I am so hungry. My mom is so happy when she see a money and buy a milk. Mom didn't buy anything from yourself. I was hungry since last night. I drank milk, which made me sleepy, and the mother ate the grapes from the garden. After 4 years, the cunning girl took the property from my father and made her father leave the house. when father did not come out. Girl pushed my father mom to get a good job. My mother and I started living like our friend's family. We are so happy I have a cute cat who really love. Then my mother and I were waiting for the school bus. The school bus arrived. I buy my mum and I sat down on the bus. I slept on the bus. I loved going to school. I always went to school and did my homework and got it checked. Going to school was my hobby. The teacher was very impressed with me. It's lunch break and I'm so happy. The bully girl at school spilled ketchup, which will make the wine fall. Everyone will start laughing at me. The school's handsome boy helped me. We sat together and ate. On the way home, we both got on the bus together. I asked it for him. Why you helped me? He said.
I really love you. You are so cute.
On the other side, a cunning woman had pushed the father. Due to the fall, he was bleeding heavily, and a crowd had gathered. At the same moment, the mother was passing by. The mother quickly covered herself and disappeared into the crowd. Some people called an ambulance. The ambulance arrived and took the father away. The mother became very worried. The father was taken to the hospital, where he underwent surgery. Due to severe injuries, surgeries were performed on his head, feet, hands, and neck. The father felt betrayed and began to cry. He only had $100 left, which he used to book a train ticket. He set off to search for the mother. He realized his own mistakes and decided to search for us as well. He took the lift down and booked a taxi for $50 to reach the train station. After waiting for a while, the train finally arrived. The father got off the train and wanted to take the lift, so he stepped inside. But a boy quickly closed the lift door, which upset him. Meanwhile, I was playing with a cat nearby. A woman approached, her face covered. I thought she was a stranger, so I got defensive and started to react. But then, she removed her cap and glasses, and I froze in confusion. It was my mother. She looked at me and said she see.
Daughter, I just dressed like this to protect myself from the heat.
I couldn't understand what my mother meant. How could wearing a coat in this heat protect anyone? That didn't make sense to me, though I did understand the reason for the glasses. A few years later, I graduated and started working. To my surprise, the same office where I got a job was where my father worked as a cleaner. Dad looked at me, completely shocked. I've been searching for you both for so long. Where were you all this time? I asked. He paused. Where were you all this time? And then simply said, I'm your dad. He paused, and then simply said, I'm your dad. I was stunned. I immediately called Mom. She was equally shocked. Told her, come quickly to the Italian restaurant nearby. She arrived in a hurry, completely surprised to see him, and very angry. She confronted him, her voice filled with pain, but he said, Please, forgive me. I made a mistake. Looked at Mom and asked what really happened. And only then did I come to know the full truth. After a long pause, Mum forgave him. Happy ending. Do you want to see this video? So don't forget like and subscribe.